acceleration itself is given as change in velocity with time. That means whenever a body's velocity is changing, like the body here, this is a perfect example of what acceleration is. At every time, velocity is changing as the time is changing uniformly. When we go to uniform acceleration, we talk about it. But anytime that the velocity of a body is changing gradually, then we say that the body is accelerating. The body is not accelerating because of how fast it's moving. You know, those days, the way the name sounds, people say is how fast the body is moving. Not really. It is the fact that the speed or the velocity of the body is changing. Like the one you're watching on the screen, V1 before, and after some time it will go to V4. So the speed is changing. And then the body is accelerating, provided that the time is going to be considered. That is the meaning of velocity and acceleration. Now, let's talk about the one we call uniform velocity and uniform acceleration. What do we mean when we say that the body is uniformly accelerating, or the body is in a uniform velocity? I'm going to explain it also on the board, considering what you're watching there. Look at this point. This is the point 0, right? This is the 0 time. After 2 seconds, that means started from here, moved to this point. After 2 seconds, it covered 4 meters. That is, the distance is 4 meters after the time of 2 seconds has elapsed. Then when it got to 8 meters after a time of 4 seconds has elapsed, it goes another one and continues that way. We say that the body is in uniform velocity. Why? Because look at this. From 0 to A is 4 meters, and it took times, that is 2 seconds to cover it. From point A to point B is another 4 meters, and it took 2 seconds to cover it. And from B to C is another 4 meters, and it took 2 seconds to cover it. And the same thing it does throughout the motion. Therefore, we say that the body is in a uniform motion because the rate of change of displacement with time is constant, no matter how small the time interval is. So at every point, the same distance is covered with the same time. At every point, the same distance is covered with the same time. We say that the body is in a uniform velocity.